Automatic testing device for brake components of railway vehicles. For more than a century, railways have been a part of everyday life for millions of people, a reliable and safe mass transport system. One of the prerequisites for proper functioning of this complex technical system is reliable operation of brake systems on trains. In order to guarantee the high degree of operational reliability, the components of brake systems are subject to regular maintenance in specialized workshops. The functionality of parts repaired has to be verified. For this purpose, proper test equipment is necessary. The test bench structure is a frame made of light aluminum profiles. On the bottom side of the frame, caster rollers are mounted. The pressure vessels for compressed air storage are also made of aluminum alloy and are in conformance with requirements of PED 2397 EC. All the components, such as valves, sensors, vessels, connecting tubes, and so on, are situated within the frame and thus well protected. The special flanges used to connect the components tested are conveniently located on the front side. The test system comprises the electronic control and measurement device compatible with Legaline PC data acquisition system. It is completed with LC display, keyboard, PC having the appropriate configuration, and several push buttons and signal lights. The application of PC is necessary due to a large number of components and parameters tested. The device is operated by a test engineer who separates the failed components and sends these to be adjusted and repaired, whichever necessary. The system is controlled via push buttons and PC. The vital element in the system is one proportional valve used to control, set the test pressure for all the components tested. The consequence is that simultaneous and independent testing of more components is not possible. The component we want to test is connected to the system via special flange and the appropriate testing program chosen via PC and the respective library. This approach results in high system flexibility. The test procedures and parameters can, when required, be easily modified and adapted. Separate control valves and sensors are used for testing of each component. This way, the control of testing system is simplified and the time necessary to perform the testing reduced. A separate software module is used to perform the modification of test cycles, pressures, waiting times, logical conditions via PC. The main components are structure, frame made of light aluminum profiles mounted on caster rollers, PC, LC display, and keyboard. Proportional pressure control valve, vessels for compressed air, switching valves, electromagnetic valves, pressure reducing valves, sensors, connection flanges for components supplied by Knorr, Oerlikon, Saab Wapco. Electronic unit comprising 24 analog and 16 digital inputs, 2 analog and 32 digital outputs, functional push buttons. The proprietary software supporting following features is implemented. The dependence of values of pressure and the input parameters for a given interval during the test is shown either as a graph or as a table of numerical values. The testing, events and values of the parameters set and measured are recorded in detail so that the test report generated contains not only the final results, but the proof that the test was performed correctly. The format of the test report is adapted to the client's requirements. The database generated contains general administrative and technical data, comments, test results. For example, graph pressure versus time. Measurement of pressure, gauge pressure, changes within a time interval desired. Several consecutive test runs are possible. 3 characteristic points can be allocated to each test run. Database. The data are stored according to the serial number of the component, its location, data filtering function, search, analysis of numerical data and graphs, report printing are also supported. A unique identification is allocated to each test run. Thus, the manipulation and tampering of data and results is not possible. The component to be tested is mounted to the connection flange situated on the front side of the test device. The operator selects the appropriate test procedure. After being started, the test is performed automatically. If the operator's intervention is necessary, the device will hold, display a message indicating the action required. After these actions have been performed and confirmed, the automatic testing is continued. After the completion of the procedure, the test results are stored in a database and a test report is printed. The benefits of the application of such test system are high reliability, accuracy and reproducibility of the results, as well as data consistency. The test system is designed in compliance with CE technical rules and regulations for test equipment, technical requirements and procedures defined by makers of brake system components. The pressure vessels comply with the requirements of PED 2397 EC. It is properly calibrated. The calibration has to be repeated periodically in compliance with local regulations. The respective records and certificates are enclosed. The documentation enclosed comprises the operator's manual, calibration certificates, and CD with software. A highly skilled specialist will be deployed to the client's works in order to perform the commissioning of the device. If desired and necessary, the fine-tuning and adjustment of the device, as well as minor software refinements, will be performed as well. After 2 days of intensive training, a test will be performed. The certificate confirming the knowledge and skills acquired is issued to successful participants. The availability of spare parts, as well as of the maintenance and repair services, is guaranteed for a period of at least 5 years after delivery. The test system described is universal. A range of different components can be tested. The implementation of automatic devices helps us to avoid the influence of human error to the measurement and to obtain the highly reliable results. This way, our ultimate goal, the uncompromised reliability of braking systems, can be reached.